Well, hello, and welcome back to Laser Brains. You just can't seem to stay away, can you? Well, that's quite understandable. Lightsaber collecting can be quite an addiction once you get into it, so we don't have a lot of new lightsabers in since the last time you were here. It hasn't been that long since your last visit, but we do have a few, and the ones that we have, they're kind of unique. A few of them are really quite unique, so while we don't have a lot for you on this trip, I think you are going to like what we do have in stock. So why don't I run back and grab the new arrivals to our collection, and you can go through them and decide what you'd like to add to your collection, okay? Alright, I'll be right back. This one, we'll start with an extremely unique one. We're calling this one the dark saber because it actually is a dark lightsaber blade. The blade has no color. As you can see, it's a black blade, so it's actually a dark saber. And one of the interesting things about the hilt is that the hilt is also entirely black. You don't see many of these, just because there's usually some silver or gold to go with the black on the lightsaber hilts. This one is entirely solid black. And then again, of course, that very unique black lightsaber blade, which I don't think we've ever had another one of these in our collection. Now that's not to say that there aren't any more dark lightsaber blades out there, but of the ones that we've ever had come through our shop, this is the only one that we have ever seen with that dark blade. So this makes this one a very unique lightsaber. This one is actually a little bit deceptive in its appearance. It's a rather small lightsaber hilt, but it's actually extremely heavy. So we're not entirely sure why that is, but it's an interesting feature about it, so that's one to consider. The maybe pile. Yeah, this one is really one of the most unique lightsabers we've ever had come through our shop, so it's definitely one that's hard to resist for a serious collector, someone such as yourself. So we'll stick that one down there in the maybe pile. Now this next one. This one is also a functioning lightsaber. That's one of the really nice things about our current stock, the newest ones that we just had come in, is that most of them still work. So that's a really fabulous thing about your visit this time. This one is, of course, as you saw, a blue lightsaber blade. It's got kind of an interesting design on the end of it. You know, it's got the different widths of the saber hilt, which gives it a very attractive design. It is a very simple lightsaber, but it has enough detailed designs to make it still somewhat unique in its own right, so it's not going to be, confused with another lightsaber or something. So it is a fairly nice lightsaber to add to anyone's collection. You don't think you're interested in that one today? Okay. We'll just set that one over there in the not today pile. These next couple of lightsabers, I'm going to show them both to you. We are selling these as a pair because they did belong to the same Jedi. Well, Jedi and Sith. They're both throughout their life, so but they did belong to the same owner, so we'd like to keep these two together as a pair. One of them is a Jedi lightsaber, and one of them is a Sith lightsaber. And now the fun thing is, you may be mistaken if you were to just guess which one is the Jedi and the Sith lightsaber. So this rather menacing looking lightsaber was actually the Jedi lightsaber, and it has these very unique fins on it. You don't see many lightsabers with these fins, so that makes it a very unique look. I'm not sure what it would have been like dueling, just because, the fins seem like they would have been a little bit difficult to hold on to, perhaps a bit impractical, but it still gives it a very interesting look. Again, this one, I think I would have used this as my Sith lightsaber. and done something less menacing looking as a Jedi lightsaber, but in this case, the Jedi decided to go with the kind of menacing looking fins. And fortunately, this lightsaber still works as well, which makes it a fun feature. It's just a very unique design, so this is definitely one to think about adding to one's collection. But again, we are selling them together as a pair because we don't want to split them up. We do know through our research that these were used by the same owner, so we'd like to sell them as a pair. Now this was actually his Sith lightsaber. I know you would think that this would be his Jedi lightsaber because it's much simpler and less, shall we say, evil looking. You know, it looks less like a dark lightsaber than his Jedi lightsaber did. But this is actually his Sith lightsaber, and it's a very simple lightsaber, very, no frills and straight to the point. This one still works as well. And being a Sith lightsaber, you do, of course, as we always discuss, want to be careful with this because of the dark energy within it, but it is fun to just have the two of them as a pair because they're a very, very nice pair of both working lightsabers, and it's just interesting to see the different design choices that he chose when he was both Jedi and Sith. So, you would like those? Okay. We'll put those over there in the definitely taking pile. Again, I think that's an excellent choice because those are some very nice lightsabers. Okay, would you like to see any more, or is that going to be your purchase for the day? You'd like to see a few more? Okay, let's see. Now, this one is a very nice lightsaber because it has a lot of safety features on it. This one does, of course, still work, like most of our lightsabers in this collection. And it's got the nice little blade guard on the end, and then there's this round blade guard here, which is a nice feature because it keeps the heat from the laser beam from getting to your hand, so you can hold really close to the lightsaber blade and not have to worry about the heat from the laser getting too hot for your hand or melting your gloves or anything like that. So that's a really nice feature. It's just got several safety features that are really nice to have, and they just make it a more pleasurable experience. So if you plan to actually be doing some dueling with this lightsaber, this is a good one to have. You don't have to, just use this as a saber to hang on your wall. This is a good one to actually do some dueling with. So it's a really beautiful design with the mix of the black and the silver and the hand grips and everything. Is just a very well put together lightsaber, and it's a very attractive design, and again the safety features are great if you plan to do any actual dueling. Do you think that's one that you would like to consider? You think that one's a no? Okay, just stick that over there in the no pile. Another one that we have today is this one. The interesting thing about this design is that we've actually found several lightsabers in this design. So we're assuming that maybe this was some sort of a standard issue saber given to Jedi before they built their own, because we have actually found quite a few in this particular design. So either there was one Jedi that had dozens of lightsabers and built them all the same way, or more likely this was some sort of generic standard design given to Jedi before they took the time to learn how to build their own saber. But even so, it is a beautiful design. There's lots of silver with a little bit of black in between. You've got your necessary buttons, and then the end feature is kind of fun with the little prongs that go around there. So that's just kind of a nice lightsaber. And again, this one still works as well. So that's nice to have. And, it's just kind of a nice piece of history to add to anyone's lightsaber collection. Do you think that's something that you would be interested in today? Not today? Okay. We'll just set that over here. I do have one more that I want to show you. this is the last one in our new collection today. This will be the only one in the store so far that you haven't seen, because you've seen some of the others, obviously. So this is the last one in the store today that you haven't seen. We will, of course, have more in the future. As you well know, our scavengers are always out looking for long-lost lightsabers that we can resell. But this one is one of the most unique lightsabers that we have ever seen. Even more unique than the dark saber, I would say. This one is a blaster saber, and what this is it has a lightsaber blade, which of course still works, and then it also has a blaster port. So, if someone's too far away to hit with the lightsaber blade, you can always just blast them with a laser blast. And that still works as well, as you can see. So, again, this is an extremely unique lightsaber because it combines both the lightsaber blade and the non-Jedi blaster, because, of course, Jedi weren't known to use blasters on a regular basis. So, the combination of the two is something that you just don't see. So it's an extremely unique lightsaber, and it's also got some fairly unique coloring as well. You don't see this kind of teal color very often in lightsabers, so that makes it a very unique feature. And it has a really nice balance to the hilt. It's very easy to hold on to, and it's very easy to use. And of course, you can, if you're better as a saber wielder, then you can use the saber. And if your skill is better with the blaster, you've always got the blaster as a backup. So it's a great lightsaber to add to anyone's collection, either just as a display or for real combat. So it's a very unique lightsaber. You definitely would like that one. Okay, so we'll put that over there. So we have the Jedi Sith lightsaber combo, and then we have the blaster saber. You said that the dark saber was a maybe. What are your thoughts on that right now? You've decided you'll take the dark saber as well? Okay, so we have 4 lightsabers to wrap up for you. Why don't you meet me at the front desk up there, and we'll get these wrapped up and checked out for you. Would you like to see any more lightsabers, or are you good with your 4 purchases for today? You're good with your 4 purchases for today? Okay, that sounds great. I'll just let you know that in a few weeks, our scavenger will be back from a very long trip throughout the galaxy, and hopefully they will be bringing back a large collection of lightsabers. So next time you come in, we will hopefully have a whole bunch of new lightsabers for you to choose from. And since you've been here so often, we would like to offer you a 25% discount on your next purchase. So go up to the front desk, we'll write you out that coupon, and next time you come in, you can get a 25% discount off of your next lightsaber purchase. How does that sound? So I'll see you at the front desk, and we'll get you checked out. And thank you for making us your regular source for lightsabers for your collection. Very nice to see you again. Okay,